Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, I had a voice for radio, so today we're going to be looking at some very exciting news, because Sun and Moon 7A, it's finally coming, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we are finally getting Sun and Moon 7A, or should I say, some information about it. The lovely Autobot Tesla over on Twitter has brought us the information I personally, and I'm sure a bunch of you, have been waiting for a couple of weeks now. Before today, we really did not have much information at all. We had this dummy image, which is fine, and we had Sun and Moon 7A. That was it. That was what we had. We knew it was Sun and Moon 7A, and we had this dummy image, and that was it. That was all the information we had. Well, now we know more things, ladies and gentlemen. We have a name, and we have actual pack art. Here is the actual pack art, and the name, Thunderclap Spark. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And probably the first thing you're going to notice here is right on the front of the pack, we have Zeraora. There were rumors that this was going to be featured in Sun and Moon 7A, and timing was the main reason for it. The main reason against it, and I said this in my videos, mythical Pokemon are usually released in main sets, not mini sets. Well, Zeraora is being released in a mini set. Maybe that means Pokemon love it more. Maybe that means Pokemon love it less. I don't know. Put down in the comment section if you think you know what it is. Having said that, Zeraora is the Thunderclap Pokemon. So Thunderclap Spark, and the fact that we have Zeraora on the front of the pack, shall we say this is clearly Zeraora's mini set? It is all for him. It's not kind of a, oh, there's a mini set and we're getting Zeraora in it. No. This is a set that is about that. So maybe that means we'll get more lightning type cards. Maybe a reprint of Ether Paradise Conservation Area, for argument's sake. After all, we've had mini sets based around other sets. We've got Dragon Storm, which is based around fire, water, and dragon Pokemon. We're getting Fairy Rise, which is based around fairy, grass, and psychic Pokemon. So why not have a set like this, which is largely based around lightning Pokemon? No reason other than the fact that it really is a Zeraora focused set, as we know from both the name and the image on the front of the pack. Now, we do have a couple other little bits of information. It is coming out on the 6th of July, 2018, and it is going to feature 60 cards plus question mark. When they say plus question mark, that really means secret rares. 60 cards in the set, plus secret rares. Now, we do have a little bit of extra information. When the dummy image was revealed, we were essentially told it was going to feature fast Pokemon. Now, if we go and have a look at some stats here, Genesect has a speed stat of 99. Pretty fast. Not like hilariously fast, but pretty gosh darn fast. Virizion has a speed stat of 108. That's really fast. Zeraora 143. That's pretty gosh darn fast. But then Macargo's got a speed stat of 30 in the games. A speed stat of 30 is a kind of, oh fine, we'll use them in Trick Room. For those that don't play the VGC particularly competitively, Trick Room reverses the speed order so that the slowest Pokemon go first and the fastest Pokemon go last. Macargo is not what most people would think of when they think of a speedy Pokemon. And then of course we can look at it and go, hang on a second. Virizion and Genesect? Well, they're Generation 5 Pokemon. Might this be a Generation 5 focus set? I mean, I don't think we really have much information to go on here. I mean, Macargo's Gen 2, so that doesn't help us very much. And obviously Zeraora's Gen 7, so I don't really think we can put too much stock into that at this particular moment. Now, in terms of when it's going to be released over here, I am fairly certain it's going to be in our August set, our Sun and Moon 8. Remember, our Sun and Moon 7 is Celestial Storm, which is coming out on the first Friday in May, which means Sun and Moon 8 will be out on Friday the 3rd of August. It's not official yet, but it's definitely going to happen. Now, we're not 100% sure, so let's go through the release dates nice and quickly here. In Japan, they have got 4 mini-sets essentially, and they've got their Sun and Moon 7. So in April, they got Dragon Storm, call it Sun and Moon 6A. In May, they get Champion Road, Sun and Moon 6B, so both of those are mini sets between Sun and Moon 6 and Sun and Moon 7. In June, they are getting Torn Skies Charisma, their Sun and Moon 7, what we're getting as Celestial Storm. And then in July, they're getting Thunderclap Spark, Sun and Moon 7A. And in August, they're getting Fairy Rise, Sun and Moon 7B. Now, we know that in our May set, we are getting Sun and Moon 6. And we are getting Champion Road, which means we're probably not getting Dragonstorm in our May set in Celestial Storm. We'll have to get that another time. Probably as a mini set, though I can't be sure. In which case, it makes sense, and I don't know for certain, but I think this is a very sensible prediction. Our August set will be Sun and Moon 7, and it will be Thunderclap Spark. The reason is, if the Dragon Focus set Dragonstorm didn't come in our main set, then it's probably fair to assume that the Fairy Focus set Fairy Rise won't be coming in our May set. So as far as I'm concerned, our August set is going to be this, Thunderclap Spark, plus the regular Sun and Moon 7, and Fairy Rise will be coming in a different way, maybe as a mini set. Essentially, however we get Dragonstorm, which is not in our May set, is probably how we get Fairy Rise, which I very much doubt will be in our August set. But that really is all we know about it at the moment. I will, of course, bring you any new news as we get it. Any cards revealed, any new information. If it's a good card, it'll get its own video. Otherwise, just keep checking all the news videos. Anything you need to know will be in there. The next piece of news is going to be very, very quick, because I've kind of already spoiled it on this video. The Celestial Storm logo has been revealed by the lovely folks over at TotalCards.net. You can see it on the screen right now. It's kind of cool. It looks a bit like a storm. And obviously the Celestial is all kind of emeraldy, but of course we know we're getting Rayquaza in this set. So that's where that comes from. It's a fairly cool logo, but I'm not going to sit here and analyze the logo in a lot of detail because there's not really much to talk about here. But I do want to finish off the video today talking about a little promotional Pikachu card, which I never actually mentioned it in a video before. Look how adorable it is. It's a very cute Pikachu card. And to be perfectly honest, right? Look at it. Like, the artwork alone is amazing. Pikachu's got like a giant, I want to say, donut that he nicked from Hooper. And Cubone's sitting there pretty much like, leave me alone, bro. I have no time for you right now. I don't care. Now, it's not a 70 HP Pikachu, and we do have a 70 HP Pikachu, so, I mean, it wouldn't really see a huge amount of play, because either you're playing the 70 HP Pikachu, or you're using a Pikachu that has Nuzzle, so that you can use the adorable Pikachu, and you can use the adorably named Snuggly Generator to set up for like a Raichu GX, so that you can set up and do a big bunch of damage. So this Pikachu's not going to see a huge amount of play, but artwork-wise, it is amazing. Now, the lovely Autobot Tesla has brought us a translation, although to be clear, I reckon I figured this one out from context, although I did check with that lovely Twitter handle just to make sure. Obviously, the weakness to fighting, Boo, Buzzwole, etc., is something we should be expecting. The resistance to metal is something we should be expecting. It is a lightning Pokemon after all. And a retreat cost of 1 is basically what every Pikachu ever has. In terms of the attacks, 20 damage for 2 energy. Yeah, you can use a double colorless, but come on, that's not great. I mean, it's not a great use of a double colorless energy, put it that way. I mean, Tapu Koko is a basic, and it has more HP, it has free retreat, and for the same cost, it does 20 to all of your opponent's Pokemon, not just the active. As for the 1 lightning energy attack, I thought it healed 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. You see HP, you see 20, you see the numeral 1. It wasn't as if I read Japanese, it just seemed fairly obvious from that. And according to Autobot Tesla, I was correct. You can heal 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. Yay! It's not the best Pikachu ever, but it's not going to get its own video, but it's adorable, and I had to tell you about it, so I thought, you know what? Let's pop it on the end of one of these news videos. That way, you still get to see it, even though it's not getting its own video. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you want to see in Thunderclap Spark. Tell me what you think we're going to see in Thunderclap Spark. Give me some wishes and predictions in the comment section. Go nuts. but be nice. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio. And do check out Wassy Plays. We're getting close to 1,000 subs. I'm going to be very happy when that happens. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.